What's up, y'all? It's Goddess Infinity coming back at you once again. I've been called to deliver a message. The past couple of weeks, it's been rough. Our heart has been tested, if you will, in more ways than one. I've been called to transition from one phase of myself to another. And in that transition, there's going to be a lot of loss that happens. There's going to be a lot of feathers that I ruffle. There's going to be a lot of things that are said that's going to rub people the wrong way. But forgive me, for I am not sorry. With that being said, I scroll along social. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't have my phone anywhere near me. But today I just so happened to be scrolling and I come across a post from an extremely powerful person, extremely influential person, degrading Black people, belittling Black people. He quoted that we're lazy and just basically because we're not in a position to where, in his position, that he labeled us as lazy. So I was called to comment. He responded quickly. But in his response, he included himself in the judgment. He made a comment, well, if this isn't true, Infinity, if we're not lazy, meaning we as in including himself, then why the excuses? But I don't know what excuses that he's referring to. What excuses are you referring to? Have you taken time to spend time with people in your city? You live in Atlanta, Georgia, my guy. Atlanta, Georgia. Take time and go to downtown and walk around and actually show some of those people who have been uprooted from their place of living and put into a downtown jungle. It's a jungle down there. Dog eat dog. I walked around and my heart just broke at the amount of people, the age of the individuals that are down there who are not experiencing love or dignity at whatsoever. Young goddess sitting on a curb, her ass, her butt was out and she's just fading. Where's the love? Where's the love, Atlanta? Yo, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out. I come from a place, oh, there my dogs go. Shh, hey. I come from a place where there's a lack of love for African-American people. It's Texas. I live in Texas. Born and raised, my ancestors were here. They tried to travel across, got stuck in a small place, in a small town where the wagon broke down and that's where they ended up having to settle. Have you taken time to connect to your ancestors, to learn a little bit more about yourself? Or are you just so busy chasing the bag that you're blinded to the fact that you are indeed a Black man? You come from Black men. You come from Black men and women. Your ancestors bled on this land in order for you to have the freedoms to be able to say the things that you've said about your people. Are you freaking kidding me? You're a joke, man. You're a joke. You have so much power. You have so much influence to be uplifting and empowering people, and you have the nerve to call you lazy. What kind of king and God are you? You've been stripped of that. You have been stripped of that right. You out there partying and gallivanting with white people and not connecting. You had an opportunity. You were blessed. I ain't even gonna say blessed. You worked your way to an opportunity to travel to a land that was built by melanated beings, and you didn't spend no time with them? Or did you? Or did you stay within the confines of your comfort? Because from what you posted, because I followed, I watched, I respect your game. I respect the fact that you've worked your way up. I was actually subscribed to your information. And as an educator who is now living paycheck to paycheck because the cost of living has gone up, but the wages have not, could not afford it anymore. And you have the right to call us lazy? How dare you? Influential, extremely influential. I ain't knocking your hustle. I respect the fact that you've worked your ass off. I respect the fact that you've worked your way up. That's what's up. Now who you bringing up with you? Because the people that you had commenting on your post have the same mindset as you. That's crazy. You don't degrade where you come from. You don't belittle where you come from. Now, it could be unhealthy. You might have to love them from a distance, and that's okay as long as there's love. That's the most important thing, my brother, because all those riches, the glitz and the glamours and the diamonds can be stripped from you just like that. You better start showing some grace. You better start showing some compassion because the ancestors are no longer playing. I don't know if you noticed, but our ancestors are no longer playing. They ain't playing with us. They fought for us to be able to have the freedoms, to be able to post that bull crap that you posted. They fought. Can you be tied up by ropes and have a white man behind you whipping you with a whip that has been splintered so that it tears your flesh off your back? Or can you do that? Can you be strung up for days like that? In that anguish and in that pain while blood is dripping on the earth? And your loved ones can't say nothing or they'll be right there next to you. Can you be cut down from that exhaustion, in that exhaustion, and have to crawl your way back to your shack? With those open wounds and be expected to get up and go to work. Can you do that? You better wake up. Chasing the bag. Stock market, stock market, stock market. Are you gotta be kidding me? Ain't gonna have the nerve to call us lazy. Ain't nothing lazy about us. Because if you put us in something where we have love and passion, we gonna outshine everybody in it. We gonna outwork everybody in it. When we are uplifted and empowered in our passion, when we are uplifted and loved, you can't stop us. You better change your narrative. And show a little bit more compassion and grace. Ancestors speaking through me. I hope you're hearing me. All that power that you have, all that influence that you have, you better change your narrative. You better change your narrative. I don't know what possessed you to wake up and post that bullcrap. That was bullcrap, my guy. That was bullcrap. You better get back connected to your roots. And don't ever forget where you come from. Don't forget where your mama come from. You said you was raised in a single parent home, a single parent household. Do you know what your mama had to go through? Do you know what your family had to go through? Do you know what your family, I bet your family is still going through, man. You better wake up. You better wake up. Because ancestors, they're no longer playing with the lack of love. Our ancestors showed love. Complete strangers could be walking through, could be traveling through and needing somewhere to stay. And our ancestors showed kindness and love to them and allowed them to stay. Fed them. Watered them. If need be, clothed them. And bestowed love upon them on their journey. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. They've been trying to eradicate us for the longest. You better change your narrative. You better show some grace. Know that there's love here for you, though. Tap in, my guy. It's not about the bag. Let's see what grease we're using today. Coconut, God has said. Love, peace, and coconut hair grease. Be kind.